We could go directly to questions for Coach. Go ahead, Nick.
Schedule.
Yeah, you know, you made the point yesterday, basically referring to the Saturday as the guys need to acknowledge it, but obviously not dwell on it, keep moving forward. Just what did you like about the response from the team, and especially JP early?
Yeah, I think just from start to finish across the board, everybody's got aggressive. We were in attack mode, you know, from start to finish. And really, I don't think, go through the film and look at the possessions, but I don't think we ever really relented, you know, and backed off. Even when we had a large lead, it was a mindset on the timeouts and continue to attack and play aggressive. So that's to be able to do it for that long a stretch, and that was, obviously, we didn't do it for a long stretch Saturday, and it's lesson learned.
Johnny, go ahead.
I'm curious on John Blackwell, obviously probably the big star of the night. Curious what you saw from him, and especially coming, recovering from Saturday's game where he had some bad mistakes near the end.
I think the biggest thing with John and even with Kamari that I talked about after Saturday was you need to take command. You know, you're the quarterbacks, you're the point guards. You need to, it doesn't mean you have to go score 30, but you have to command the four other guys and have a presence out there. So I thought his presence in terms of his aggressiveness, and a lot of times you can do that and have that command without saying a whole lot. You don't have to be a man of a lot of words. But how aggressive you are and how you're in attack mode and that they play off of that. You know, that's infectious when you see your lead guards really bringing the ball some pace and getting it moving. I thought John did a really good job of trying to get it into offense within 4 seconds. So get that thing up and get it moving and keep attacking. And he did a good job of that. Kamari, I thought too, really brought pace. He was able to get to the rim a few times in the second half when the floor was spread. So I think that's the biggest thing, just they had much more aggressive command of what we wanted to do.
Go ahead, Mark, and then Jim.
I guess, what was the official word on Max, and was this something that happened during the game, or was this something that was kind of nagging him?
Yeah, he's had that for, I don't think it's serious, just can't get it loose, can't get it up. So once he came out, it was bothering him, so we just decided that was gonna be it. So I think just some time here to, today we have 4 days here, and that'll be good to kind of get it. It's been getting better, but for tonight, for some reason, he couldn't get it loose early in the game. Just decided not to go any farther with it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear, was it his back or anything?
No, it's lower leg.
Lower leg,
yeah.
Jim?
Have you seen the game kind of slow down for Xavier's?
I thought it did tonight. I thought it did, and I think Xavier's one of those guys, and sometimes the game doesn't allow you the patience to let him play through some things, but I thought he usually when he gets in and get a good sweat going and could knock down a shot or two, then he gets rolling a little bit, and I thought he was much more aggressive in the spurts. I think the touching when they went to the 1-3-1 in the first half, and he was in and the ball, he helped move the ball pretty well. And the 3 when they ended up they go to man after a few passes, the ball gets blown out. I just thought he was in a much more, again, the whole group, a much more aggressive mindset. And he's still got to learn to continually play off 2 feet. He didn't have a lot of those tonight in terms of driving lane lines and playing off 2 feet, but that he was physical. I thought he was active, ran the floor really well, got that bucket in the second half in transition. So, like I said, I think the more, much like Janicki, the more he can play, the better he gets. And I thought Jack was another one that he just kept getting better and better each possession.
Got Andrew in the back, coach.
I know you're just putting the ball on this one, but looking forward to Saturday at Michigan State, what are some of the challenges that they present, and just how much respect do you have for what Coach Izzo has done over the last few decades?
Well, first of all, I think it's Sunday, right?
Sunday, yes, my apologies.
Good. There's the first. Make sure you get the right day. Yeah, I mean, he's the all-time winning. He's got the most wins in Big Ten history. Man, I don't know what else I need to say. He's been in the Hall of Fame for a long time. He's been a great mentor for me, prior to being a head coach, and since that, you know, he's got a really good team this year. Obviously, we only play him once, and I'll start studying in depth, here very shortly, but, he's got a really good team. They're deep, they're big, and honestly, I can't say enough about him as a coach and what he's done for our league, what he's done for Michigan State, what he's done for college basketball. I think I said this a year ago when they were here. You know, it would be a sad day when he's not coaching anymore, because he's one of the throwbacks, you know, in terms of, he has his way, and he's very demanding, and kind of like the guy I used to work for. And like I said, I just had great respect for Tom, and he's always a phone call away, or, you know, we get a little rough spot, he calls me. If they have a little rough spot, I call them, or call him. He hasn't had any rough spots this year, so I haven't had to call him and cheer him up.
Coach, historical milestone for Steve tonight with
Yeah.
involved in his 100th win. What does he give you every day that has led to that 100?
Yeah, he's just been a consummate team guy. I mean, he's very consistent in terms of his approach, in terms of his attitude. He comes in ready to work. He never gets too high, he never gets too low. He takes coaching, he takes hard coaching and responds to it. And he's just been very consistent. Like I said, he's been an anchor for us, you know, since it would be his sophomore year. He didn't play very much in that cardboard cutout year, but he's just been very consistent. He's continued to, you know, improve in small increments, and he anchors us in the paint. So just happy for him. He's played on a lot of good teams, and obviously you get 100 wins, you're doing a lot of things right. He's been a big part of that.
Michael, go ahead.
Obviously, John, Greg Gard, what did you think about the guards kind of crash the glass and help you guys be a bench there?
Yeah, I mean, Chinicky was active specifically, you know, he got that one against the zone, in the second half, and, you know, Blackwell, I thought, just to have a double-double, he was a man on a mission tonight, and I think obviously not happy with how he played or how he played on Saturday, and it's good that he had a good response and channeled it the right way. So I thought, I looked at specifically the numbers, but Key with 3, I thought we were advertising with 7, so I thought we did a good job. We had him, it was one of our emphasis, we had to keep him off the glass. From an offensive rebound standpoint, the first half they had none, so that was all we needed to limit the 3 attempts. Because when you can see when they get a little daylight, those guards shoot pretty well. So I thought we, like I said, from start to finish, a pretty complete effort all the way around.
Got 2 more for Coach, one here and one Jim back.
Greg, Dean Sprinkle was just in here saying that you guys have a championship, basically, championship characteristics in the way that you run your program. Just wanted to get some thoughts on that and respond from there.
Well, I think, you know, it's a lot of people that have helped, you know, get this program to where it is, and the sustainability and the consistency that we've had over, you know, the last 25 plus years. I mean, we had the Final Four group back here from 2000, so even before that is, you know, just the relevancy of Wisconsin basketball has changed, and I think, and established itself, and I think as we've, you know, gone through a lot of our evolution offensively, gets the attention this year in the headlines, but how we've anchored and understand the foundation of this place and what works, and stayed true to that, even though we've morphed and evolved in, you know, the schematic parts of the game, we still understand, I think, what you understand what it takes to win in this league, and win consistently in this league, and what works at Wisconsin. You know, and that's a lot encompasses that. So that's a credit to my staff. I've got a phenomenal staff. Obviously, we've got a really, really good program here on unbelievably sound foundation, and our players do. They're the leaders of it, and it's you know, we've had great players come through here, but your player-led teams are always your best teams versus a coach-led team. Because when they take ownership of it, and they have a lot of pride in this place, as have guys in the past and coaches of the past. So it's just you know, it's our opportunity opportunity in this time frame to keep pushing this forward and, keep raising the bar.
Question, Jim?
One more Amos question for you. I think you said at one point if you gave him a lie detector test that maybe you thought this would be easier this year. Have you have to get this year at some point just to say, be patient, and this might take longer than you maybe thought?
No, I think he is, through his experiences here and what he's seen, is he understands that what he has to get better at, and it's the biggest part of better for him is consistency, of being an everyday guy, every play guy, and every possession guy, and every game guy, and every practice guy. That's the thing that's the mountain he's trying to get to the top of, consistency, because his physical skill set, you see him at 6'8", 6'9", he's gotten much stronger since he's gotten here, but it's the habits of being able to do it every single day, and it shows. And there's, just watch a game, you can see the consistency is where he needs to get to, and tonight was a good step in the right direction. Now, we'll, come back, now you gotta do it again on Thursday, right? And now you gotta do it again on Friday, so it's that, be able to keep climbing that mountain.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.